Lou, I went online to riskanalysisservices.com and looked for some of the case studies. There was a white paper on Laidlaw. First of all, I was amazed that they operate about 50,000 buses across the U.S. and Canada. That's an awful lot of risk. How has your relationship developed over the last few decades with them?
Well, what was interesting about Laidlaw is I had the opportunity to talk to Jeff, the risk manager there. And what started the relationship was they, in the safety department and the risk management group, wanted to do better training. And this RiskMap was a perfect opportunity for them to do testing on changes in training. And as you may remember from growing up, your parents told you, walk in the house, don't carry knives and run. This is the same thing that happens out in the field at all sorts of different companies.
Don't clip the mailboxes as you're dropping off a student.
Don't run over students. Look left, right, straight, left, right, whatever the training is. What they were able to use RiskMap to help them with is different attempts at safety could be tested. You could do one school district one way, a different school district, a slightly different variation. And the data collected would be analyzed with RiskMap. By training and benchmarking, they came up with best practices that were able to be spread around the country and Canada for operating. And RiskMap was vital in helping them do that. When you look at the white paper, you'll see that the unexpected benefit that they had, because the company was self-insured, was that ultimately they went to their actuary and said, if you look at the trends that are identified through RiskMap, you'll see that we're getting safer quickly, and they were able to release millions of dollars of money that was allocated to the reserves for future claims. That was free money.
Wow. Well, share a little bit, if you could, peel the curtain back on the improvements in the processes and the training that you were able to do sort of as a partner with Laidlaw in this.
So what happens with Laidlaw and RiskMap, and generally any company that has to do training, the Human Resources Department can prove their value by using an outside service like RiskMap, because they can use the statistics from the data collection and analysis that RiskMap will do to show them that different training methods are more effective than others. And this can help them go global with changing in training, because they've got a method of taking the passion out and just letting the numbers, letting the data speak for itself. This is vital when you're trying to make improvements in training. For example, in Laidlaw, the ability to be able to say that one specific method of operating a bus is safer than another method, it could be very subtle. For example, operating the turn signals for longer before a turn is made. If you're able to show that greater time spent indicating a turn is going to be made, maybe people pay attention to the bus more. Maybe it's something simple like putting an arm out when making a turn. Something like this can be tested, and the statistics that come out of RiskMap can show the effectiveness of the training, and therefore make it easier to say this is something we need to do throughout the company.
Well, Risk Analysis Services LLC can help with large companies like Laidlaw, although you don't have to have a fleet of 50,000 vehicles out. In fact, you just have to have a minimum of 30 claims per year for them to get involved. Lou, thank you for the 411 on the insurance world. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Neil.
For more information, go ahead and give Alan Cantor a call. He's the co-founder of Risk Analysis Services LLC and creator of RiskMap.